Hello and welcome to Sarah Stovetop's Tool Time Tuesday, episode 171, and we are talking about taste buds today. But first, we have Hobbs here, and he definitely wants to have his biscuit. So we will turn down the camera so that you can see him and give him his biscuit, because he is, after all, the star of the show. All right, Hobbs, come save your people. Ready? Good catch. Feeling much better and is doing really well on this new medicine. And the new medicine is for patients with humans with Parkinson's disease, but it seems to work really well on the back end of Labrador retrievers. So he's feeling better. His leg is actually down on the ground and he's putting weight on it. So we're all good with that. So if you are joining me on Facebook and you have not yet given StreamYard permission, you need to do that. So let's go to show you what you need to do. Go to StreamYard.com/Facebook, and it will allow you to, when I'm live streaming, it will allow you to give them permission to put your name up. So if you're commenting and you haven't given StreamYard permission, all I'll see is Facebook user, which is fine if that's what you want to do, but I would love to be able to address you personally. So anyways, welcome. I'm really glad you're here. I just got my taste buds, and so I wanted to show you what we got, and then we're going to make one of the recipes. So we got 3 different spices. Here it comes. This is what it is, taste buds. This is the March edition. We get 3 spices every month. It's a subscription series, and I'll show you what I got. So we got some Asian seasoning mix. We got chili lime, yum yum, and tonight we're going to use the Jamaican jerk seasoning. So I actually have a bottle that's open, so we're going to use that. We're not going to open this. We're going to give this away. So there we go. Okay, so every month you get 3 seasonings with taste buds to try, and that's a pretty good sample size. It's by volume, I guess. This is 1.1 ounces. Gives you enough to do about 2 or 3 recipes full, and they send you recipes. This is what's so cool about it. Whoops, I dropped one. Hold on. This is what's so cool about it. You get these recipe cards. This month, every month has a theme, and this month's theme is global flavors. So we've got 3 recipes. One is for easy pozole, which is made with the chili lime rub. So that's kind of got a Mexican flair to it. We've got the crispy cauliflower tacos, and that has Asian seasoning mix in it. So that's what that's going to look like. Here's what the pozole is going to look like. And then tonight we're going to actually make the Jamaican jerk sandwiches, which is what this looks like. And the cool thing is that not only can you make these recipes, and these recipes are fantastic. I mean, they're developed specifically for this program. So, and then there's a whole section of our website just for Taste Buds subscribers, where you can show what you've made. You can show your other ideas for using these spices. But in addition to the 3 recipes that you get, you also get more great ways to use each month's spices. So for example, in the for the Jamaican jerk rub, which we're going to use tonight, you can brush that on salmon sprinkle it on salmon after you've brushed it with a little bit of oil. How good would that be? Or put it in cornbread. The chili lime rub, you can make do sweet and spicy fruit. You can put the rub on watermelon or mango slices, and it just changes the flavor just a little bit, but really good. You can put it on corn. A little bit of so that would be a really good idea, like elote a little bit. And then the Asian seasoning mix, you can make an Asian vinaigrette, some Asian fried tofu, roasted green beans would be great with this spice on it. So basically some other ideas come with it. So I've been doing taste buds since October when it started. So what do I have? October, November, December, January, February, March, 6 months of recipes. 6 months times 3, 6 times 3, 18 recipes. So almost a month's worth. I mean, in reality, how, you know, you cook for one night, maybe have leftovers for the next night. So, you know, you 18 recipes. You could really do, you know, you could do your whole month of meal planning just with these recipes. So pretty exciting. I'm really psyched about it. And I've enjoyed all the recipes that I've made from the taste buds. So let's get cooking. So this recipe is Jamaican jerk chicken sandwich with our jerk rub. And I've already made a little marinade for the chicken. Now it calls for chicken tenders. We're not big on chicken tenders in my house. We like chicken, boneless, skinless chicken thighs. So I just cut them in strips and made the marinade, and they're sitting in the refrigerator in the marinade. And here's what's in the marinade. It's got soy sauce, it's got green onions, the white part and the light green part, apple cider vinegar, the Jamaican jerk rub, and brown sugar. And then you just toss those together, you know, mix it together, and then add the chicken thighs, excuse me, and then it's all good. We're going to, so it's been sitting in the refrigerator. We're also going to make a pineapple pico de gallo, which I'm very excited about because I get to show you my not fair. Whoops. Okay. So, because we're going live. So pineapple pico de gallo, it has apple, I was going to use the pineapple wedger, the pineapple tool. Can't remember what this is called, but it slices the pineapple. So I'll show you how to use that. We're going to put some tomato in, some jalapeno pepper, green onions, just the green part, and some lime and cilantro and salt. And that'll be really good. So let's get started on making the pico de gallo. I'm going to turn down my camera so that you can see it. If you are commenting, let's see if there's any comments. Hello, Madeline. Thank you for, see, Madeline allowed StreamYard to show her name. So there we go. We can see. Yum. I'm so glad you joined us. Yay. So I'm going to turn down the camera so you guys can see what I'm doing. And let's get cooking. So hold on. Got a new setup here that I'm testing out. And hold on. Okay. I hope that works. I hope you're not dizzy. Okay. Let me know in the comments if it's making you dizzy. Okay. That should work fine. I think you can see that. Yep. Okay. So we've got a pineapple. I just picked this up today. You know, when you pick a pineapple, you want to see it starting to turn color, a deeper color, a lighter color on the bottom. Another way to tell if it's ripe enough is to pull on the little fronds, and that was working. And you need a big knife. So I love my chef's knife for this. And you want to cut off the top, and you want to cut off the bottom. And then if you're short like me, you want to slice it down the middle also, because it just is easier as far as the leverage goes. That's one of those physics things, I think. Okay, so I'm actually only going to use probably half of this. This has the pineapple wedger has this great cover for it, which I'll show you how we use it. It protects you from this in your drawer because it's really sharp on this side. But I'm going to also show you how to use it to slice it, or to help with the slicing. So you want to center the circle around the core of the pineapple, and then you just want to rock it back and forth. You put a little leverage on it. That's why I put it in my baking area, because it's a little lower. Okay, and some people can pull these up. I can't because I don't get enough leverage on it. Then I put it in here, and it's going to help me just push down on it just a little bit to get the, there we go, to get the sides off. And then they pull up really easily. So it helps you slice through it, just gives you that extra leverage. You can pull those sides off, and then you can just push them through. So and take out the core. Okay, so we're probably done with that. I'm not going to do the other side, but the other thing is to remember when you're using this, you want to match up the handles with the side handles, because if you go this way, you're going to slice right through, which I didn't realize once, and I actually sliced through it. It still works just fine, but just so you know. Okay, so that is that. This should be about a half a cup. I'm going to make a double recipe. I'm going to cut it up into slightly smaller pieces just because we're going to be putting it in the manual food processor, and I just want it to fit around it. So that should work out well. We're going to do the jalapeno pepper, and I want to put on some gloves for that because, of course, the jalapeno is hot, and I just want to make sure that I don't get it all over my hands. I always do that. So if you have kitchen gloves, I even sometimes have used like the rubber gloves I use for dishwashing. Whatever will protect your hands is really a good idea. Now I've got a jalapeno that's seen better days, but I think it'll be fine for this use. Maybe I'll cut off the bad part there. And then you want to cut it down the middle. And sometimes actually I use a smaller knife. It's a little bit easier. You want to kind of get out the seeds and the ribs, because those are where all the heat lies, and we don't like it so hot. A few seeds in there is fine, but we don't want a lot of them. So I'll just dump those in my little bucket here. Okay, and then I'm just going to cut it into slightly smaller pieces. Okay, and then we also have these green onions that I use. I use the bottoms of it, the white part and the lighter green part I used for my marinade. And then I've got my lovely manual food processor, which I love. Look at how it spins. This is a great tool. Okay, so we want to start with some things that need a little room to move in here. So I've got my cilantro. That's about 2 or 3 tablespoons. And I'm going to put my, I want to make sure I get my jalapenos in there. We'll put those in, and we'll just get those kind of look at how fast that is. So we just wanted to give them a head start because those need to be pretty small. Then I'm going to add in my green onions because those are the next thing. This is how I do it, kind of layer it on. Okay, and those are getting pretty well chopped up. And then we've got some tomatoes. Now it called for 2 Roma tomatoes, but I, of course, did not have them. So I'm using whatever tomatoes I have, which are these really cool looking cherry tomatoes. Let's see how that looks. Okay, that's getting kind of chopped up. So we'll put a few more in. So this way, I'm not trying to cut through a lot at once. Sometimes I do that and I just can't get it, I can't get as much leverage on it. So, and you can do it either way. If you're a lefty, I do a lot of things left-handed. This is my right hand. And then I sometimes do it this way. Okay, let's see where we are with those. Okay, so those are getting kind of chopped up. Actually, those are because they're not as tough as they're tougher because they're a little ripe. So we'll put these in though, and we'll see how it goes. And this is basically it. We're going to add some lime juice, and oh my gosh, the lime is hysterical. I went to the store looking for limes, and they're gigantic. I like a lime that fits into my citrus press. Well, check out this lime. It's Jagunda. So I am going to use just the regular juicer. Okay, let's put that over there for now. Let's get this cut in half. And we actually don't, and because it's so big, I think we'll use half of it for the pico de gallo and half for our recipe for our little sauce that goes on the buns. Okay, but see how easily, now there's a newer version of this that just came out and I don't have it, but oh wow, that was a very juicy one. Let's see how much juice we got from that. There's a lot of juice in there. Wow. I love these because they have a strainer on them. So that's nice. And let me get something to measure that with. Hold on 1 second. Where's my little measuring? Here it is. Okay. So the average lime has like 2 tablespoons of juice in it. So I'm actually going to just do 1 tablespoon into this pico de gallo, and there's plenty left for the other recipe. So let's get that going. And we'll put some salt in there as well. And then we'll give it a taste. And of course, I'm making a double recipe actually because I thought this would be a really good, for, you know, with chips and stuff. Whoops. Let's close this up. Okay. Get this. So just so you know, the manual food processor, it doesn't screw on. It just lifts off and on. And you just want to be able to fit this part that turns into the little recess in the blade. Oh, it's getting squeaky. Okay. Let's hope that that's looking, oh, that's looking good. Gets a little foamy with the, I think with that's because of the pineapple. So that looks good. All right. Well, some of these did not get quite done, but we'll get to that later. So let's put this aside and let's get started cooking. So I'm actually going to take you over to a different place. Whoops. Hopefully you can see me. So let's see if there's any other, nope, I don't see any other comments. Okay, so we are going to start cooking. So let me grab, there we go. So we're gonna heat up some oil. Let me grab some oil for this. And we've got a 12-inch pan. We need a tablespoon of oil. And we're gonna heat that up on medium heat. Get the chicken out. So remember, the chicken has apple cider vinegar, brown sugar, soy sauce, but I use tamari, and let's see what else is in there. Oh, the jerk chicken, and what else is in there? I can't remember everything that was in there. So let me go over here and tell you. So yeah, it's got soy sauce, the light green, the white part and the light green part of green onions, the apple cider vinegar, the Jamaican jerk rub, and brown sugar. And then it's a pound of, and it's a little more than a pound because I had a little more than a pound, chicken thighs. And let's see, let me grab a, where are my tongs? There they are. Tongs left. I'm gonna wash those off. I ran out. This is the first time I've done this in a long time. I ran out of dishwashing powder. So I'm gonna wash things by hand tonight, unless my husband gets them. That's it. Okay. Good. There we go. Okay, so we're waiting for this to heat up. So while we're waiting, I would love to know what you guys are cooking for dinner. So I'm going to be testing all these taste buds recipes because, of course, that's, you know, that's really where it's at. I love testing recipes. That's kind of my thing. I make a lot of the same things. I don't make a lot of the same things. I make a lot of new recipes 1 or 2 times. And then I make notes on them. I don't know if you guys do this too, so that if I ever go back to it, I know it was good or not good, especially all my Pampered Chef ones, because of course, Pampered Chef has so many great recipes and it's hard to remember all the ones that I've done. Been doing this for 12 years. This is my 13th year. And so it's pretty exciting. So I'd love to know, tell me what you're making for dinner. Tell me what, what you're interested in seeing. Come to my VIP club because we do lots of fun things in there. And I have not only Tool Time Tuesday, which also broadcasts in there, but I also do, a Best Blog Wednesday where I share blogs from all over, different interesting things about cooking. People share their recipes, people share what they've been cooking. So it's really nice to be able to kind of collaborate with people like that. I love that. This month, and Pampered Chef has a brand new catalog. So there's a lot of new tools that are out, and of course I showed them all last week. So if you haven't seen that video, I'm actually going to drop the link in to the notes when I'm done here. Okay, so now we're going to get this ready and get this into the pan. So let me do that. Okay, this should cook up pretty quickly, I'm thinking. It actually says to do it with the liquid so that the liquid cooks with it. So I'm just going to dump all this in. There we go. And I'm going to turn up the heat a little bit, I think. Okay, let me take off that one. There we go. All right. So that's going to take about 8 to 10 minutes. Take a look a little closer there. Looking good. Doesn't that look good? Yum. All right, who's here? Hi, Kim. Oh, Kim, you just made hot dogs and fries. Yum, because oh. Wait a second. You got hot dogs and fries, and your sister had New York strip from Sullivan's? I don't get that. You missed out on something. But Kim, take a look. Look what I'm wearing. I have the little ball of yarn knitting hair flexi. I'm so excited. I love it. I got it yesterday and I put it in and whew, it's perfect. Perfect size. And I got a smaller one too. So in case I want to do less hair in it, I guess. So pretty excited about that. Hello, Josh. We'll be having dinner soon. Anyway, what's that? Probably in about 10-15 minutes. Yep, dinner is important when you have a 25-year-old, almost 26-year-old. They eat a lot, especially guys. I don't know where they put it. Like he will I don't know if you guys have experienced this, but he will finish eating dinner and then go straight to the refrigerator and see what else he can get. I don't know. I guess my husband used to do the same thing. His mom told me that. It's in backwards? Oh no. Oh, you're right. It is in backwards. All day I've been wearing it backwards. Okay, let me redo it. Oh my goodness, I didn't realize that. Okay, is it in right now? Shows you I was very busy today. I worked and it was a busy day. What can I tell you? Okay, these are cooking up nice. I do stuff like that all the time, Kim. Thank you for telling me, though. I would have been showing it to my husband saying, look what I did. And he would be like, yeah, what's the big deal, right? Oh, my God, how silly. Okay. Well, there you go. I'm a silly woman sometimes. Thank you for telling me. That's hysterical. Oh, yep. But obviously it holds well either way. Yeah, it's very flexible. Yeah, you know what? I can't live without these. I either have to put my hair all the way up or I have to do the flexi clips because there's too much hair and it just goes everywhere. So anyway. Ooh, that's good. Okay, let's go back over here and make some sauce for the hold on, I'm going to turn you upside down for a second. We're going to do some sauce. if this works. Oh no, don't end the broadcast. No. I accidentally hit that. It's not working. It's one of those, the clip on the other thing is a very difficult clip to deal with. So we're going to do it this way. All right. You can see it back here. Got this thing, and it's, you need 3 hands basically to use it. Sometimes I can do it, sometimes I can't. All right, so let's make the sauce. And the sauce is really, really simple. It's a teaspoon of the rub, and like I said, we're using the Jamaican jerk rub, and then a third of a cup of mayonnaise. So we got that, and then let's see, where's my? Oh, here it is over here. And then a half a lime juiced, but remember, this is a really huge lime. So I'm just going to do a tablespoon because we had to juice it using the big citrus, the juicer. And then that's it. Could not be easier, right? Oh, and look at that. It's a good looking sauce. So that's going to go on the bread. I'm actually going to use, my husband uses some gluten-free buns, but I got some really nice brioche buns for Josh and I. So that'll be nice. So that's going to go on those buns with a little bit of lettuce, and we're all good. So let's take another look over and see how the chicken is faring. So it should take about 6 to 8 minutes. Let's see. Oh, there we are. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we want it to cook down until the sauce is pretty much absorbed into the chicken. But it's starting to look good. I'm just going to turn these over because I can see that they're looking good. Okay, I'm going to make sure they get fully cooked. I've been having trouble with some of my, I have not been cooking things fully enough, so I want to make sure these get fully cooked. And I have a little bit unbalanced in my stove, so I always have to turn my pan because part of it the liquid tends to go that way, and then half of it gets cooked, and they get just cooked differently. So I'm going to make sure that I do that. I turn it. Isn't that funny? I don't know if you guys have that. I probably should have that fixed. But there we go. All right, so this is cooking up nicely. All right, friends. So, it's 6:01. Okay, so I tried to cut it off at a half hour. So I will post a photo of what we made once we're all complete and everything is put together. But I hope you guys are having a great evening and see me next week. I'm hoping to get a guest come on next week. We'll see. So I won't reveal because I'm not sure if she's available. So, but if she is, I will definitely be letting you know. So thanks for joining me on Tool Time Tuesday, episode 171. Head on over to my VIP club and let me know what you think, or drop a comment here and let me know what you thought. Feel free to share if you think that this was helpful for someone. And do be aware that if you want, you too can subscribe to Taste Buds and get 3 new recipes and 3 new spice mixes every month. And I think it's been a great, I've never done a subscription before. Oh, that's what I want to know. Have you ever done a subscription? Because a food subscription. I mean, actually I shouldn't say that. I have done Imperfect Produce, but and I've just signed up again, or I'm signing up this month for Butcher Box. I'm going to see what their meat is like because it's supposed to be very good. It's all grass fed and grass finished beef, and then the other things that they have also are, you know, better quality as well. So I thought I'd give that a try. So I'd love to know if you've done one of those, if you've done that, and let me know what you do. So thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you next time on Tool Time Tuesday, next Tuesday, 5:30 Central. See you later. Bye.